Ah, Plato. Just saying his name evokes images of togas, sandals, and endless philosophical debates under the Athenian sun. His legacy is one of the most enduring in the annals of philosophy. Born in a time of great intellectual ferment, Plato wasn't content with simply observing the world around him. Oh no, he wanted to understand its very essence, its underlying principles, its meaning. He sought to uncover the truths that lay beneath the surface of everyday life. He was a student of the enigmatic Socrates, a gadfly who challenged conventional wisdom and met a tragic end. Socrates' method of questioning everything left a lasting impression on young Plato. This profound experience deeply marked Plato, shaping his philosophical journey. The execution of Socrates was a pivotal moment that drove Plato to preserve his teacher's ideas and expand upon them. Socrates never wrote anything down, you see, rather unfair, some might say, but it fell to Plato to become his mouthpiece, his chronicler, his champion. Through his writings, Plato ensured that Socrates' teachings would not be lost to time. And champion he did. Plato gave us dialogues, vibrant conversations where Socrates takes center stage, challenging, questioning, and ultimately illuminating the path towards truth and wisdom. These dialogues are still studied and revered today. Through Socrates, Plato grappled with fundamental questions about justice, morality, knowledge, and the nature of reality itself. He explored these themes with a depth and clarity that few have matched. But Plato wasn't just a mouthpiece for his esteemed teacher. He was an original thinker in his own right, developing his own unique philosophical system. His ideas on forms, the nature of the soul, and the ideal state were groundbreaking, a system so profound, so influential, that it continues to resonate even today, over 2 millennia later. His works have been a cornerstone of Western philosophy and continue to inspire new generations of thinkers. Buckle up, dear reader, as we delve into the fascinating world of Plato's philosophy. Prepare to explore the depths of his thought and the lasting impact of his ideas on our world. Now let's talk about forms. No, not the kind you fill out at the doctor's office, but something far more intriguing. Imagine, if you will, a world beyond what we can see and touch. A world of perfect, unchanging concepts. That's the realm of forms, according to Plato. In our everyday lives, we encounter imperfect representations of these forms. Think of a beautiful painting of a tree. Lovely, isn't it? But it's just a representation, an imitation of the true form of tree that exists in the abstract realm. The form is the ultimate reality, the blueprint, if you will, from which all earthly trees derive their essence. This goes for everything: beauty, justice, even a chair. All these things have a perfect, eternal form residing in this other realm. Our senses, alas, can only grasp pale shadows, mere reflections of these ultimate realities. But by using our reason, our intellect, we can catch glimpses of these forms, striving to understand their perfection and apply their principles to our own lives. This journey of understanding is not just an intellectual exercise. It is a quest for a deeper truth, a way to connect with the very essence of reality. By contemplating these forms, we can illuminate our minds, sharpen our reasoning, and enrich our lives with profound insights. So let us venture beyond the veil of perception, seeking the eternal truths that lie hidden in the realm of forms, and let these truths guide us towards a more enlightened existence. Now let's talk about a rather famous cave. No, it's not filled with bats or hidden treasure, but something far more profound. It's the setting for Plato's allegory of the cave, a powerful metaphor for the human condition. Picture a group of prisoners chained inside a cave since childhood. They face a blank wall. Their only reality, the flickering shadows cast by objects passing before a fire behind them. They give names to these shadows, believing them to be real. One day, a prisoner escapes and emerges into the blinding sunlight. At first he's confused, overwhelmed by the world outside the cave, but gradually he begins to understand. He sees the sun, the source of all light and life, and realizes the shadows were mere illusions. This, my friends, is the journey of enlightenment according to Plato. We are all prisoners in a cave, our perception limited by our senses and preconceived notions. But by questioning, by seeking knowledge, we can break free from these chains and glimpse the true nature of reality. This allegory challenges us to look beyond the surface, to question what we see and seek deeper truths. The journey is not easy. It requires courage, curiosity, and a willingness to face the unknown. but in doing so, we can transform our understanding and see the world in a new light. And once enlightened, it becomes our duty to help others see beyond their own shadows and illusions. Together, we can create a world where truth and understanding illuminate every corner of our existence. Section 4. The ideal city justice is harmony. Justice, a concept that has occupied philosophers for centuries. And Plato was no exception. For him, justice wasn't just about laws and punishments. It was about harmony, balance, both within the individual and within society as a whole. Imagine a well-functioning city, a just city. Plato believed it would be comprised of three distinct classes: the guardians, the auxiliaries, and the producers. Each class would have its specific role to play, its own virtues to cultivate. The guardians, wise and philosophical, would rule with wisdom and foresight. The auxiliaries, courageous and strong, would defend the city and uphold its laws, and the producers, skilled in their crafts, would provide for the material needs of society. But here's the catch: each individual must also embody justice within their own soul. This means achieving a balance between reason, spirit, and appetite. Just as the city is balanced between its classes, only then can true justice prevail, both within and without. Section 5, Plato's enduring legacy echoes through time. So there you have it, a glimpse into the mind of Plato. His ideas, though ancient, are far from irrelevant. They continue to shape our understanding of knowledge, morality, and the human condition. His theory of forms, while debated, still prompts us to look beyond the superficial and seek the underlying essence of things. The allegory of the cave remains a powerful reminder that our perceptions can deceive us, urging us to question and seek truth beyond the shadows. And his concept of justice, with its emphasis on harmony and balance, offers a timeless blueprint for a just and equitable society. Plato's legacy, like the forms he so eloquently described, transcends time and continues to inspire generations of thinkers, dreamers, and seekers of wisdom. He reminds us that the unexamined life is not worth living, and that the pursuit of truth is a journey worth undertaking.